Male reader as Rimuru in Highschool DXD by AndrsFernando1. My family and I are now in Kyoto along with my sister, her family, Ariel and Veldora are here as well. I introduced Yasaka and Kuno to the rest of my family. They were happy to meet the rest of them. The news about Yasaka being pregnant has already been spread and everyone is wondering who was the one who got Yasaka pregnant. I told Yasaka not to tell anyone about me being father, at least not yet. Right now Yasaka informs me about there's been a number of reports young teenage girls being kidnapped by unknown people. She wanted me to help her find the kidnappers and bring them to justice. I summoned Zijin, Apito, Bun-chan, Kumara, Ranga, Diablo, Testarossa, Ultima and Carrera. I ordered them to find the missing girls and they can do whatever they want with the kidnappers. Just when they were about to head off, Falfa, Shalsha, Kumo and Kuno all came in the room. They listened to our conversation and they wanted to join the others and find the missing girls. Falfa: Papa, can we please join the others? We want to help and we are strong enough to take down the bad guys. Kuno: Mother and Papa, I also want to join them as well. As the future ruler of Kyoto, I should help my people of any kind situation like this. Rimuru: Huh? I don't know, is that a good idea? I don't want to put the four of you in danger. Yasaka: Kuno, as much that I want you to go, but I don't want to risk losing my precious daughter. Zijin: Lord Rimuru, please allow me to watch over them. They will be perfectly safe with me, and if there is a powerful enemy, I should be the one dealing with it. I thought about it for a moment. I turned my head to Yasaka and see if she agrees with this. Rimuru: Is it fine for you, Yasaka? Zijin will be watching over Kuno and protect her for any danger that may happen to her. Yasaka sighed and she allowed Kuno to join the others. Yasaka: Alright, you can go with them, Kuno, just please be safe. Kuno: Thank you, Mother, I'll promise you I'll be safe and I'll make you and Papa proud. Rimuru: What about you, Tiamat? Tiamat: It's fine with me, our daughters are strong enough to protect themselves. That's something you had told me before. Rimuru: Haha, true, I did say that. Shalsha: Papa and Mama, we'll make the both of you proud, kicking those kidnappers' asses and show them fear of our might. Tiamat: You two always make us proud, and do not show no mercy of those foolish kidnappers. Rimuru: And what do you think, sis? Is it okay letting Kumo go with them? Kumoko: Well, as long as Zijin is there with them, I'm okay with it. Ariel: Then I will be joining them with their little adventure. Veldora: And I will join them as well. I would like to see them fighting together. Rimuru: Then it's settled, my three daughters and my niece will be with Zijin, Veldora and Ariel. But first the four of you are going to wear these. With a snap of my fingers, Falfa, Shalsha, Kumo and Kuno were now wearing a special kind of kimono I made for them that matches their color of their masks. Some parts of the kimono had a special kind of armor piece similar to Zijin exoskeleton that is unbreakable and surpasses that of diamonds. The four of them were really amazed of the kimonos they were wearing. The four of them were all hugging me and I hugged the four of them back. Falfa, Shalsha, Kuno: Thank you, Papa, you're the best. Kumo: Thank you, Uncle Rimuru. You're the best uncle I could ever have. Everyone all smile at this. Yasaka was very happy for Kuno that she has me as her father, and pretty soon she will have a brother or sister. Rimuru: You're welcome, my daughters and my niece. Now it is time for the four of you to go. Go now, mask heroes. Falfa, Shalsha, Kuno, Kumo: Right. The four of them put on their mask and they were ready to go. They have determination in their eyes to take down their enemies. Falfa, Shalsha, Kuno, Kumo: It's mask hero time. With that they were off and begin the search. They follow Zijin, Veldora and Ariel running in high speed all over Kyoto looking where the kidnappers could be. Shalsha's senses begin to pick up something from an abandoned building. Everyone all sense it as well. They jump from the roof of the building and look at the glass window. Looking down on the glass window they see a bunch of ninjas who are putting young teenage girls in cages. Veldora: Ninjas, it had to be ninjas. Well, they don't seem to be a threat to us. Ariel: You're right, we can easily just obliterate them, saving all those girls and then they will all be safe. Kuno: I recognize these ninjas, they work for a devil named Bael. That man is nothing more than a good-for-nothing creep. When he first visited the palace he wanted to add my mother to his harem, but when he heard that my mother was pregnant he was furious. Kumo: What did he do? Kuno. He tried to attack my mother, but my mother overpowered him and she warned him if he ever returns to Kyoto he will be executed. I can probably guess what that bastard is doing, trying to kidnapping these girls and make them as his playthings. I can't let him get away with this. Falfa. Then let's put a stop to his scheme and rescue all those girls. Ariel. We'll be watching the four of you fight. If anything happens we will come and assist the four of you. Zijin. I will send our coordinates to the others to assist us helping recovering the kidnapping girls. Veldora. Kuahahaha. It seems like it's time for the four of you make your entrance. Show these weaklings what the mask heroes can do. Falfa Shalsha Kuno Kumo. Right. Let's do this. The four of them jumped to the glass window, breaking the glass and landed down in a superhero landing. This caught the attention of all the ninjas in the room looking at Falfa, Shalsha, Kuno and Kumo who were looking back at the ninjas. Ninja 1. What the hell? Where did they come from? Ninja 2. They came out from the glass window. Can't believe they actually survived that landing. Ninja 3. Who are you intruders? Falfa. Ha. If you guys must know who we are, allowed us to introduce ourselves. They begin introducing themselves and doing some poses. Falfa. I am the blue dragon hero, blue mask. Shalsha. I am the green dragon hero, green mask. Kumo. I am the spider hero, white mask. Kuno. I am the fox hero, red mask. All four of them, and we are mighty mask heroes. All the ninjas. What, Kumo? We are here to put a stop of your schemes for kidnapping all these girls and bring your leader to justice to face his crimes. Ninja 1. You think a bunch of meddling kids can stop us and stop our leader goals? How foolish. It's best that the four of you leave now or else we'll put the four of you in cages with the other girls. Falfa. It seems like you guys leave us with no choice, solar flare. All the ninjas cover their eyes from this bright light. When the light died down Falfa, Shalsha, Kumo and Kuno were nowhere to be seen. All the ninjas kept their guard up for any attack. Ninja 3. Where did they go? Ninja 1. Don't know but keep your guard up. They're probably still here waiting to strike at us in any moment. Just then some of the ninjas are being taken down by Falfa, Shalsha, Kuno and Kumo. They were hiding in the shadows using shadow movement. Veldora. Kuahahaha. That was a clever tactic they did. Ariel. Indeed, blinding the enemy sight and then hiding in the shadows was a clever trick they did. Falfa and Shalsha are both cutting down and blocking the ninjas using their katanas that color is blue and green flames. Some of the ninjas use magic to attack the twins but the twins easily dodge those attacks. Falfa. Let's fry these suckers to a crisp. Shalsha. I'm with you big sister. Falfa Shalsha. Blue lightning, green lightning. They're a combo lightning attack killer, most of the ninjas leaving the other ninjas in shock at what just happened. Some of the ninjas wanted to escape but they couldn't move, reason being, Kumo used her threats not letting a single one escape. Kumo. None of you are going to escape, you are all going to die tonight. She used the threats to kill the ninjas who were trying to escape. One ninja rushed towards Kumo from behind ready to cut her head off. Ninja 2. You damn brat, you're gonna pay for what you did to my comrades. Kumo. Now who's next? None of them didn't do a single move. They were scared shitless at what they just seen. Kumo. None of you are going to attack me? Oh well, I'll just kill all of you at once. With that Kumo used rod attack turning those ninjas into dust. Veldora. Damn, that was a scary move. Ariel. I know she got that from her mother. Like mother like daughter. Zijin. She's a dangerous one, I like her. Kuno is right now having a sword fight with one of the ninja and trying to get some answers to where is Bael. Kuno. Tell me where is Bael. Ninja 1. Like I will ever tell you brat. We will not betray our leader, plus he even promises we can have fun with these young ladies. And his main bitch soon be Yasaka. When our leader kidnaps the newborn kid, Yasaka will have no choice be do what our leader say. Ha ha ha. There will be a lot of F. Kuno. How dare you say those things about my mother, you scumbag, and talk about kidnapping my unborn brother or sister. Kuno create a blue spear. It then change into a shuriken. This shuriken of energy is made of chakra. Kuno. Now die. Rasen shuriken. The shuriken hit the ninja, splitting him in half and killing the other ninjas. Falfa. Whoa Kuno, that was so cool. Where did you learn how to do that? Kuno. Papa taught me this technique by using my chakra, and there are other things that I can do with it. But he did tell me is to not use it too much or I might exhaust myself using my chakra reserves. Falfa. Well, that's really cool, but there's only a few of these ninjas left. Let's take down the remaining ones as a team. Kuno. You're right, little sister, let's do this as a team. Let's do this everyone all together now. They all nod and with their combined might the four of them begin charging their attacks. Falfa using blue lightning. Shalsha using green flames. Kuno using foxfire and Kumo using black bullet. They all throw their attacks at the ninjas. All of the remaining ninjas didn't survive this combo attack until there were none of them left. Kumo. That seemed to be all of them. Kuno. Yeah, but there's still Bael. He's out here somewhere, I can sense him. Well, what do we got here? They all turn around and they saw him. Bael. He just got here and he was curious to know who killed all his men. Bael. So you were the ones who killed all my men. A bunch of little girls playing as heroes. I hate heroes, and I like the kills some. But I do like you four, how about join my harem? Shalsha. We're here to put a stop of your evil deeds, Bael, for kidnapping all these girls. Kuno. And you might as well be dead from what I heard for one of your men about you planning somethings to my mother. Bael. Oh well, it's an eighth, the princess of Kyoto. Kuno, nice to see you again. Kuno. Cut the crap, Bael. I'm going to kill you and I'm not letting you doing some horrible things to my mother. Bael. Good luck, little princess, you might as well try, but I am stronger than you. Zijin. And who decided that? Zijin, Veldora and Ariel jumped from the window and they were looking at Bael dead in the eye. Bael. And who the hell are you, Bugman? Zijin. I am known as the Mist Lord and Cayman Lord. I'm Zijin and we are here to put a stop of your crimes, villain. Veldora. Ha ha ha. You tell him right, my disciple. Ariel. This man right here must be eliminated at once for kidnapping those poor girls. Bael. I don't know who the two of you are, but I don't care. Zijin. The four of you go and help Master Veldora and Lady Ariel to free all the girls. I will deal with this fool. Kuno. Wait, Zijin, I want to be the one to kill that bastard. I want to do this for my mother. Zijin. Don't worry, Princess Kuno, you'll get your chance. You can lead this foolish man to me and I'll let you be the one to finish him off. She nodded and went to help the others, freeing all the girls in cages. Apito, Bun-chan, Kumara, Ranga, Diablo, Testarossa, Ultima and Carrera all appeared, and they were all late. Ariel. You guys are late. Veldora. What took you guys so long? Apito. Sorry we're late, we ran into some ninjas who were trying to kidnap young girls. Kumara. There were a bunch of them but we got rid of them quickly, so what do we miss? Veldora and Ariel explain the others everything what happened, and now Zijin it's going to take down Bael, the one who led those ninjas to kidnap the young girls. Diablo. Well, this will be interesting, but I do know this will be over for a second. Carrera. Yeah, that guy won't stand a chance against Zijin. Testarossa. Even I have to admit Zijin is stronger than all of us. That's why he's known as one of the third strongest subordinate of Lord Rimuru. Shalsha. Who are the other two strongest? Kumara. There is Diablo and Sir Benimaru. Falfa. Who's Benimaru? We never seen or heard of him before. Ranga. Sir Benimaru, it's a subordinate trusted of Lord Rimuru and he is an ogre like Shintaro and Eddie. And Shintaro looks just like Benimaru and he even has Benimaru katana. Shalsha. Papa never told us about him before. Are there other subordinates Papa never told us about? Ultima. There are, but we can talk about that later, we should be helping freeing these girls out. They nod and they all focus on freeing all the girls. Meanwhile Bael was having a difficult time fighting Zijin. He tried to throw a punch at him but Zijin kept dodging his punches. He was getting furious, he didn't get a single hit at Zijin. Bael then created demonic fireball, throw it at Zijin thinking he will not survive from this, but to his surprise Zijin swiping the fireball by karate chop it in half. Bael. How? That was my strongest attack. How are you able to survive it? Zijin. It's because that attack of yours was weak. You are not in my level, that's why I survived by slicing that attack of yours, it was weak just like you. Bael was furious at this. He never wanted to be called weak. His nails turned into claws and he rushed at Zijin. When his claws were near, Zijin grabbed Bael's fist, which surprised Bael. Zijin looked at Bael with this glowing red eyes and he released his Demon Lord Haki, which made Bael in fear from Zijin's terrifying aura. Bael. What is he? This aura of his is terrifying. He's a monster. I need to get away from. Zijin punched Bael in the face and throws hard powerful punches at him. Zijin then sent a punch at Bael's stomach, sending him crashing to a wall. Bael was bloody and beaten and he was furious that he was beaten by a bugman. He used a bit of his strength running towards Zijin, trying to throw a demonic punch at him. Bael. Damn you bugman, I don't care if you're stronger than me. I'm not letting you ruin my plans, I'll kill you. Zijin. You should have stayed down. How foolish of you. Rider kick. Bael was now laying on the ground and he was coughing off blood, but he was still alive. Zijin. He's all now yours, Princess Kuno. He throws Bael's bloody body to Kuno. Kuno. Thank you Zijin, I appreciate it. Now I ask for you. She removed her mask, releasing her aura, and looked at Bael in the eye. Bael was looking pathetic and scared from the cold look Kuno is giving him. He is scared in his life that he will soon die by the hands of the Princess of Kyoto. Kuno. It's time for you to pay for your sins. Goodbye Bael and good riddance. Bael. No please no, don't kill me. She grabbed Bael by the hair of his head and threw him into the sky. She holds her katana, pointing it where Bael is about to make landfall. Bael was screaming, but his screams was stopped. His head was stabbed and he was finally dead. Kuno removes her katana from Bael's bloody head, wiped the blood off and put on her mask, and going to the others. Hey, can someone give me out of this cage? Veldora. Huh? That voice. All the Tempest executives seemed to recognize the voice. Everyone, they all looked to a small cage and they couldn't believe who they just found. Veldora. No way, it's you, Master. Time skip. All the ninjas who were working for Bael had all been eliminated and all the girls who were kidnapped all returned back home with their families. I praise my daughters and my niece for their hard work, defeating those ninjas and defeating Bael. When everyone left dealing with the kidnappers, Yasaka was giving birth. I used teleportation to the hospital. Yasaka give birth to a baby girl and I name our daughter Arashi and her name means storm. Kuno and the others show up. I send a telepathic link to let them come to the hospital. Kuno was happy that she now has a little sister and my daughters are also happy that they have a new little sister. Veldora explained to me about something that surprised me and my sister about a Pacific little person. But I will talk about her for another day. I was now in a ramen shop with Falfa, Shalsha, Kumo and Kuno for a bite to eat as a reward for defeating their first ever bad guy as a team. We were enjoy eating our ramen until an old lady was screaming for help. Old lady. Someone help, those criminals stole my purse, someone please stop them. Rimuru. It looks like you four are needed. Kuno. It seems so, Papa. Come on everyone, we'll finish our ramen after we take down these bad guys. Falfa, Shalsha, Kumo. Right. The criminals were running away with the purse they stole from the old lady. They were suddenly stopped by Falfa, Shalsha, Kumo and Kuno. They were wearing their mask, kimono and their weapons. Criminal. Who are you kids supposed to be? Falfa. I am the blue dragon hero, blue mask. Shalsha. I am the green dragon hero, green mask. Kumo. I am the spider hero, white mask. Kuno. I am the fox hero, red mask. The four of them, and we are the four of them, the mask heroes, in the labyrinth. Veldora and Ariel are right now playing shogi. They keep on playing about an hour. Veldora kept on losing from Ariel. She doesn't even have a single loss, which irritates Veldora. He hasn't even beat her, not single ones. Ariel. And that's checkmate. Veldora. Damn it, how are you even beating me? I'm supposed to be the master of shogi and you keep beating me so easily. Ariel. It's probably because I have more experience playing this game when I was in the West. It was thanks to my granddaughter who introduced me to this game and I've been playing this game ever since. Trihexa. Hey, since Veldora lost like a couple times, can I finally play? Veldora. Not yet, I want a rematch. Trihexa. That's what you said when you lost over and over again. You have your fun and I want turn now. Veldora. No, I want a rematch. Trihexa. I want to play next. Veldora. Rematch, Trihexa. Play, Veldora, rematch. Trihexa. Play, Veldora. Rematch, Trihexa. Play. Ariel. These two basically fight like children. Can you guys keep it down already? I'm trying to read here. Both of them stop what they were doing. They look at the person who happens to be so small, and she was minding her own business reading manga. She has blonde hair that is done in pigtails and has yellow eyes, and she happens to be a fairy. Trihexa. Sorry, our bad, I just wanted to play shogi. Veldora. Yes, sorry to interrupting you from your reading, Ramirez. When Veldora brought Ramirez to Rimuru, he was surprised to see her. Even Kumoko was also surprised as well. Ramirez explained how ended up here in this world. She was minding her own business in her labyrintha from the Tensura world. She was then suddenly summoned by Bael, who was actually trying to summon Serafal Leviathan, trying to add her to his harem, but he ended up summoning Ramirez. Ramirez was Bael's little prisoner for 2 weeks until she was finally saved by people she is familiar with, the Tempest executives and Veldora. When Ramirez saw Rimuru, she thought that was her good pal Rimuru, but after a bit of explaining she now knows that this isn't the Rimuru she knows of. Ramirez was happy to see some of our old friends, especially Beretta, who was Ramirez's bodyguard. Beretta never thought she will see her other master Ramirez, but she was happy to see her again. After we left Kyoto, I left another version of me, meaning my parallel existence. That way I can spend more time with Yusaka, Kuno and my new daughter Arashi. Right now my sister and I are checking how Ramirez doing. She was just reading manga as usual. Rimuru. Hey Ramirez, how are you doing? Ramirez. Oh hey Rimuru, I'm doing alright. It's a bit strange to call you Rimuru even though you're not really Rimuru. Rimuru. I know it's a bit strange, but you gotta get used to it. Ramirez. Sigh, yeah you're right, at least master is here. Beretta walk in giving a drink to Ramirez and the spider puppet giving drinks to Veldora, Ariel and Trihexa. Beretta. Here's your drink Lady Ramirez, enjoy. Ramirez. Oh, and at least my Beretta is here, how I miss you. Beretta. I am happy to see you again Lady Ramirez, even if you're annoying at times. Ramirez. Hey, that's not true, I'm not annoying. At least Trainee wouldn't say something like that to me. Beretta. But I still miss you as my other master Lady Ramirez. Ramirez. Beretta. Smiling face with tear Ariel. Well, this is a cute scene to see between master and servant. But I still can't believe that this little fairy right here is actually a demon lord. Kumoko. Well, believe it or not, she is a demon lord and one of the oldest from the world she is from. Ariel. Yeah, I still can't believe she a demon lord. Ramirez. I am a demon lord. Ariel. Whatever you say little fairy. Kumoko. Hey bro. Rimuru. What is it sis? Kumoko. Is it time for that to happen? Rimuru. Well, let's see what's going on in the underworld. Looking at the large screen I use Megiddo and we all see what's going on in the underworld. A fight is going on down there. The devils, Angel, Fall Angel and Norse are fighting the devil that are from the old Satan faction in the Chaos Brigade. We then see a image Issei and the others going after Deodora to save Asia from him. I turn off the screen and it was time for us to go back to the underworld. Rimuru. Seems like it's time to make our move, in underworld. A battle is currently happening. The old Satan faction are launching a full-scale attack. The devils, Angel, Fall Angel and Norse are fighting them off. Sirzex, Serafal, Azazel noticed 2 people teleported. It was Rimuru and Kumoko and they're here to assist the faction leaders. Rimuru. It seems like you guys need a bit of help. Azazel. Well, we were doing fine, but I guess we can have an extra hand. Sirzex. We are glad that you two are here to assist us. Serafal. Is it just only the 2 of you, Kumoko? Our subordinates will soon be at the battlefield, we just need the signal. Sirzex. And what is the signal? Rimuru. We'll fly towards the old Satan faction army and we will ask them to surrender. If they don't surrender, that will be the signal. Azazel. Well, it's obvious they won't surrender to you guys. By the way, the Gremory group are. Kumoko. Yeah, we know they're going after Deodora and he's the one who betrayed you guys and brought the old Satan faction here. Azazel. Okay, I guess you guys already know about that. That makes things much easier. Rimuru. Yeah, we'll be off right now. Oh, and one more thing, Azazel. I send a kick to Azazel straight to his balls. He falls to the ground in pain, which surprise everyone. Rimuru, this was payback for interrupting me and Tiamat for the second time when we were doing our business. Hope you learned your lesson, Azazel. Azazel. OWW, okay, I may have deserved that, and I learned my lesson not to mess with you guys. Me and my sister fly far away from the others. My sister was laughing that I kick Azazel balls. The guy really did deserve that. We were now face to face with the old Satan faction army. Rimuru. Hello old Satan faction, we are here to warn you guys, if you guys continue fighting we will have to dispose the rest of you. Kumoko. If you guys surrender now your lives will be spare. So what's it gonna be? Do you guys choose life or death? They all laugh. Devil 1. Ha ha ha. You two think we will surrender for the likes of you. You two are outnumbered, we'll kill the both of you. Rimuru. Seem like they chose death. Kumo. Indeed they have made a great mistake choosing death. Now playing Bursty Greedy Spider. There should be a GIF or video here. Update the app now to see it. All the old Satan faction army fire their attacks at us. Everyone who were fighting the old Satan faction, all look what's about to happen to us. Some were worried we were about to be killed, but some know we will be fine. Rimuru. Ready sis. Kumoko. Ready bro. Rimuru Kumoko. Void God Azathoth. Evil Eye of Gluttony. We absorbed their attacks using our abilities, and that surprised the army that were trying to kill us. This also surprised everyone who were watching this scene. Rimuru. How unfortunate for you guys, you have chosen death. Now it's time for all of you to pay the price. The both of us snap our fingers and our subordinates were all teleported in the battlefield. Except for Trihexa, who is still in the labyrinth with Ramirez and my daughters. I sent a thought communication to Rin, Ruby and Colipal. It was time for them to unleash their true power. Rimuru. Rin, Ruby and Colipal, it seems that it's time for the three of you to awaken to your true forms. Do the three of you accept to awaken? Rin, Ruby, Colipal. Yes, we accept to awaken. Rimuru. Time to show these fools who they're messing with. Seal to your thing. Seal. Already on it, master. Rin, Ruby and Colipal all began to glow to black, red and purple. When the lights die down, the three Reapers' appearance has changed and they are covered in a strong aura. Everyone can sense their aura and they are indeed strong. Even the Devil Kings admit that these three are stronger than them. Rin. Now this is something I could get used to. Ruby. Woo, I like this new form of mine, and red is truly my true color. Colipal. Ha ha ha. This feels amazing. This is the true me. Look at me, I'm hot as pack. Rin. I think your appearance wasn't the only thing that's changed. I think your personality also changed as well. Colipal. Well, whatever, time to kill some bitches. Carrera. Oh, I like this new version of Colipal. Ultima. Mita, she's just like us. Testarossa. Indeed, I also like this new version of hers as well. Colipal spread her new wings and created a bunch of purple orbs. Purple beams were then fired at old Satan faction army, killing a bunch of them. Colipal was laughing like a maniac. Colipal. Ha ha ha. Burn baby burn, I am Colipal the demonic reaper. You all deserve to die and your souls will be mine, ha ha ha. Ruby. Geez sis, you really are scary. I'm starting to miss the old you. I guess it's my turn now. Ruby changed her scythe into its sniper rifle form and pointing it to her targets. Ruby. I am Ruby, the Crimson Rose Reaper, and you all will taste the shot of the full power of my death scythe, Crescent Rose. Crimson Rose explosion. The blast killed the majority of the old Satan faction army from the powerful explosion. Rin. It's finally my turn. It's time for all of you to be judged for your sins. I am Rin the Death Reaper and the ruler of death. You all faced death itself. Rin's scythe grew larger and his scythe as well as him were covered in a black-purple aura. He then swiped his scythe to the old Satan faction army from the powerful slash attack. The remaining army were all fear from the massacre that happened to all their comrades. Everyone who saw all of this happening were all shocked that three Grim Reapers completely annihilated the old Satan faction army. This caught the interest of the infinite dragon god Ophis, who was watching all of this happen. Ophis. Those subordinates of his are very interesting and quite powerful. I'm jealous they're not in my side. If they were, they would have killed Baka Red for me. Devil 1. This is a nightmare. Most of our forces have been completely annihilated and it was all because three Grim Reapers. Devil 2. They're too dangerous for us, we must retreat at once. It seems there's still the remaining old Satan faction army and they are trying to escape, but I won't allow them to do that. I put a barrier making sure none of them won't escape. Rimuru. My Tempest forces eliminate the surviving old Satan faction army. Make sure none of single one survive. Kumoko. And bring us victory. The Tempest forces. Yes, Lord Rimuru and Lady Kumoko, we will bring the both of you victory. Everyone all went to battle to eliminate the remaining army of the old Satan faction. Croisery Asmodeus, the descendant of Asmodeus, went towards me trying to launch an attack at me. Croisery. You bastard, I will eliminate you from existence. Croisery Asmodeus, descendant of one of the original Devil King Asmodeus, will be the one too. Tiamat. How foolish of you trying to attack my mate. Now you will meet your end, descendant of Asmodeus. Tiamat created a massive fireball from the palm of her hand and launched it to Croisery. Croisery was burning alive and people can hear him screaming in agony until he was turned into ashes. Rimuru. I'm glad that you're here, my love. Tiamat. I wouldn't let anyone attack the one I love. I pulled Tiamat closer to me and we had a passionate kiss together. We separate our lips and look to each other's eyes. Tiamat. Rimuru. Smiling face Rimuru. Tiamat. Smiling face Kumoko. Jesus Christ, I'm standing right here, you know. Get a room, you two, we're in the middle of a war right now. You can do your lovey-dovey things once we get back home. Both Tiamat and I stop what we were doing and focus, we're on a war right now. Rimuru. Tiamat, go and help out the others, my sister, and I will go help out the Gremory group. Tiamat. Okay, I'll go now. See you later, my love. The both of us share another kiss together and Tiamat went to help out the others. Kumoko. Well, it seems like it's time for us to go to Deodora Castle. Rimuru. Yeah, probably Deodora the Explorer is getting his ass beat by Issei right about now. We need to hurry before Issei go to Juggernaut Drive. The both of us headed to Deodora Castle and soon Shalba Beelzebub will show up sending Asia Dimensional Gap and killing Deodora. Just hope we're not too late. After Issei defeated Deodora and save Asia, the Gremory group were planning to leave not before Asia wanted to offer a prayer before they left. When Asia was making her prayer, she was then suddenly engulfed in ray of light until she was nowhere to be seen. A man appeared from a lime green magic circle. It was the descendant of the great devil Beelzebub, Shalba Beelzebub. Deodora noticed Shalba. He asked for help, but Shalba killed Deodora for calling the true bloodline old, and he didn't take that lightly. Shalba revealed to the Gremory group he was the one who sent Asia away. Everyone all look at Issei. He was in an emotional state trying to find Asia and they all felt bad for him. Issei. Let's go home, Asia. We're doing the three-legged race in the sports festival. We need to practice. Everyone all shed tears for the disappearance of Asia. They don't want to believe Asia is truly gone. Xenovia charges at Shalba and using her two swords trying to land a hit on him. But Shalba blocked her attacks using his magic circle to defend himself and launch Xenovia to the ground. Shalba. It's useless. Xenovia. Give Asia back, she's my friend, she was so kind, she was gentler than anyone. Issei. Rias, Asia isn't here. We here to find her quickly, she's treasured family. Rias. Issei. Shalba. Truly, the princess of the Gremory household has bad taste. You, filth. And you, too, masked nobody. I sent that far beyond the dimensional gap. Surely her body has expired by now. In other words, she's dead. Kumoko. Hey asshole. Shalba quickly defend himself using a magic circle from the surprise attack. Shalba look around the room searching for the person who was trying to attack him. But he could have swear he saw something white but not the person who attacked him. Shalba. Who's there? Who dares to attack Rimuru? I sent a powerful punch at Shalba sending him through the wall. He crash land outside the castle laying down on the ground. Rimuru. Seems like we made it here in time. It's too bad I didn't deal with Deodora the Explorer and I was planning on making some jokes about him, but oh well. Kumoko. Are you guys alright? Rias. Yes we are, but Asia. I was going to tell them about Asia until I noticed Issei was very quiet. My sister also noticed this as well. The boosted gear appeared from Issei's arm and he seems like it's about to happen. But my sister put on a barrier around Issei to contain him.
Rimuru. Hey Dreg, can you hear me? Dreg. Yeah, I hear you.
Rimuru. Good. Listen, you think you can keep Issei anger under control when he goes to Juggernaut Drive? Dreg. I'll try my best to control his anger, but that will only increase his anger more. Rias. Why did you put a barrier around Issei? Rimuru. He's about to go Juggernaut Drive. We'll be dealing with Shalba and after that we'll help out Issei. You have my word on that, Rias. Rias and the others are surprised Issei is about to go Juggernaut Drive. They were worried about Issei going out of control, but they can count on me and my sister to help him. Shalba finally woke up and he tried to remember what happened. He only remember he got punched by someone with blue-silver hair. He then looked at two people, one with blue-silver hair and the other silver-white hair. They were walking towards him and Shalba seemed to recognize the one with blue-silver hair somewhere before. Rimuru. Hey there, sleepyhead. Did you have a nice nap? Shalba. Were you the one who punched me, Rimuru? And what if I am?
Shalba. I will kill you for assaulting me. You have made a foolish mistake for attacking the descendant of Beel.
I didn't let him finish his sentence. I used thought acceleration and start beating the shit out of him. I stopped my punches and I let my sister have a turn beating the crap on Shalba. Shalba. Bastard. I'll kill Rimuru. Nice hit, sis. Kumoko. Thanks, that bastard deserved that for trying to kill Asia. Shalba slowly got up, still feeling the pain from the beating he got. My sister used her webs wrapping around Shalba and throwing him to the ground. We both looked down on Shalba. He looks pissed at us. I then got an idea how to get him more pissed. I whispered to my sister ear about my idea and she had a wicked smile. Shalba. What are you smiling about? You fools think this can stop M. Rimuru. Sorry we couldn't hear you, were just having too much fun beating the crap out of you.
Shalba. Enough. Do you not know who I am? Once I get out of this I'm going to.
Kumoko. Shut up, no one gives a damn about you and it will soon be your end. You have pissed off someone by getting rid of the person important to him and that's why you will die. We felt a powerful aura coming from the castle. There was an explosion and we saw Issei in Juggernaut Drive. We then heard that voice that sounds like Diedrich.
Issei. I shall drown you in depths of crimson purgatory. Juggernaut Drive. Back to the battlefield. The Tempest forces got rid of all the old Satan faction army who were hiding in the battlefield. The faction leaders were impressed by the military power of Tempest and its forces. Sirzax and Azazel had their conversation with Ophis like in the anime, but the difference is Azazel still feels pain to his balls thanks to Rimuru. Everyone all saw explosion and felt an aura to where Rias, her peerage, Rimuru and Kumoko are at. Tiamat. This aura, don't tell me that boy went to Juggernaut Drive. Ragna. What the hell was that? What was that explosion and that aura? Kalipal. Did you cause the explosion, Ruby? Ruby. Don't look at me, I'm not the one responsible for that. I was by your side the whole time, dummy. Rin. Just what was that? Tiamat. No time to explain, we must head to that location at once.
Back to the others. Rias and the orc members look at Issei, who had a dangerous glare at Shalba with hatred in his eyes. His teeth whitened, his claws sharp, ready to pounce to his prey in any moment. I then decided to hand over Shalba to Issei as a peace offering, letting him be the one to finish him off. Rimuru. Here Issei, he's all yours. I throw Shalba to Issei in his Juggernaut Drive form and who is ready to attack Shalba. Shalba broke free from the web and removing the web from his mouth. Shalba. I am not afraid of you. After I'm done with you I'll be dealing with those two imbeciles. Face my light of judgment. Try and take it on. He tries summoning a magic circle but nothing seems to happen. He try again and it was the same. Shalba was wondering what was happening to his magic. Why couldn't he cast a spell? Shalba. What is happening to my magic? Rimuru. Was this your doing, sis? Kumoko. I may have put a curse on him that he cannot use magic anymore, using curse casting on Shalba.
Issei roared at Shalba. He was growing impatient. He went ahead and charged at him.
Shalba. No, stay back, you beast. Why can't I cast a magic circle? No, stay. Issei took a bite on Shalba and tore his arm off. Shalba fall to the ground in pain from losing his arm. It was then Issei bit off Shalba head, killing and leaving him headless. Issei let out a massive roar to the sky, letting everyone in the underworld hear him. Rias. Is Issei still there? Can he finally change back?
Akano. I'm not sure Rias. Rimuru. Well, I guess that's over. Good thing he didn't use divine dividing or else his life force could have been in danger.
Kumoko. Yeah, but I think this isn't over yet. Issei turned his attention at us and charged towards to attack us. We both easily dodge his assault. He then fire a red energy beam and us. We quickly dodged the attack and the blast went to a mountain where it exploded to pieces. Rimuru. Sis, use your threads to subdue him. I'll help him getting out of.
Kumoko. You got it, big bro. Everyone all showed up seeing Issei in Juggernaut Drive. Valley, Baiko and Arthur Pendragon, the descendants of King Arthur, also arrive with Asia unconscious body, which surprised the orc seeing Asia is alive. Seeing everyone are here, I send a thought link to my subordinates ordering them not to attack Issei. I then order Rin to use his chains, helping my sister to subdue Issei in place. Issei was now wraparound with my sister threats and Rin chains.
Rias. I hope he can calm him down, Issei. Just please bring Issei back to me. Rimuru. Already Issei, I need you to calm down and let me help you. He just roared at me, then he started to boost. Boost, 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 boost. He has boosted his power and tried to break free from the threads and chains, but sister threads stronger, she was having a difficult time at all. Rin chains are strong but they won't hold on for long. Issei fire energy beam that's coming towards me. I simply just walk towards the attack, not using Void God Azathoth this time, and just let the attack hit me directly. When the attack collided with me, it created explosion. This made everyone worry at what happened to me. Even Tiamat was very worried as well. But then everyone felt a massive aura that was coming from where I collided it with Issei attack. Where the clouds of the explosion clears, everyone can see I was fine and I was now. Where are you, my true dragon outfit? Issei in Juggernaut Drive kneeled to his knees from my aura, showing the different strength between us, that I am superior to him. Rimuru. That is enough, Issei. Shalba is dead now, you don't have to go to a rampage. Your friends need you, Rias needs you, Asia needs you, and she is alive. He look where Asia, who just woke up and see Issei in his new look. Asia. Is Issei, is that you, Issei? As Asia? Rimuru. He seems like he's coming back to his senses. Already sealed, time to do your magic. Seal. I'm on it, master. In a matter of seconds Issei changed back, tell normal. Rias and the rest of orc all rushed to hug Rias and the orc. Issei, Issei. Guys. Asia, Issei. Issei. I'm happy you're alive, I thought I was gonna lose you again. Asia. I'm sorry I made you worry, Issei, but I'm happy to see you and everyone else. Valley. Issei Hyodo. Issei. Valley, you're also here? Valley. Yeah, just wanted to see how my rival is doing, and there's another reason why I am here. Everyone all look at the sky as a portal was open and a familiar annoying red dragon of dreams has arrived. Valley. That's what I wanted to see. They all look at Great Red. They had the same conversation as the anime. While they have their talk, Great Red seemed to have noticed me. I then spoke to him using thought communication. Rimuru. So how was your playmate with Trihexa? Great Red. I don't want to talk about it. The things she did to me, it is all in my mind and I'll never forget them. Rimuru. I hope you learn your lesson, Great Red, for invading my dreams. Great Red. I learned my lesson, just please don't bring her back. Rimuru. Fine, I won't bring her back. Just kidding. Well, see ya, Great Red. Everyone all thanked me and my sister for saving Issei from his rampage. Tiamat came to hug me from behind and her breasts were on top of my head. This kind of reminds me how Shein used to do this to Rimuru. Now I know how he feels and I love it. Tiamat. Darling, let's go home now to see our children. I'll make you some dinner when we get back home, and after that I'll prepare you a special dessert while you enjoy in bed, if you know what I mean. She whisper all that to my ears seductively. My body flinch, my face turn red. I really couldn't wait to get back home. Rimuru. Oh, okay, let's go home now, my love. I was about to teleport our subordinates back to the labyrinth, but my sister is having a conversation with Valley. Kumoko. Hello Valley, it's been a while. Valley. Hello Spider Goddess, I hope you haven't forgotten the deal you promised me. Kumoko. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten our deal. I just needed to ask my brother's assistance and he agreed to help out. Just wait about 2 days and I'll bring that person I promised to you. Valley. Fine, I'll wait for 2 days, it's not a problem. And you said your brother will be helping you as he happened to be Rimuru Tempest. Kumoko. Yes, he is my older brother, he is stronger than me and you will probably won't stand a chance against him. Valley. I see. Rimuru Tempest, remember this day, I will one day defeat you and prove that I am stronger than you. Rimuru. I would like to see you try. But even if you train a lot you will still won't beat me. Good luck on your training to get stronger, Valley. Valley just smiled and he teleported away. I was about to do the same, but then there was something I wanted to tell the faction leaders. Rimuru. Oh yeah, there's something I have forgot to tell you guys. I am going to be having a meeting and I wanted the faction leaders to come to this meeting. Searzex. What is this meeting of yours about? Rimuru. Well, there are things that I want to discuss about you guys, and this meeting I'm having is something I like to call it, the Walpurgis Banquet. I am holding the first Walpurgis Banquet. It will be at the same place where the Demon Lords have their meeting. I had created a pocket dimension replica of the Walpurgis meeting room thanks to Rimuru memories and the details of the place like in the anime. I had sent my subordinates, particularly the Primordials, to bring the leaders here to the banquet so we can have our meeting. The first to arrive were Searzex and Seraphal, who were brought by Diabol. The second to arrive was Azazel, who was brought by Carrera. Third was Michael, brought by Testarossa. And fourth was Odin, brought by Ultima. The leaders were all here, but I asked Testarossa to bring another person here to participate the meeting. Me, my sister, and sitting next to me is Tiamat. There will be others coming here later. The leaders all took their seats. They were impressed how the meeting room looks. Searzex. This place is quite impressive. It's perfect to have meetings here for all factions. Azazel. I agree with Searzex, the place is not bad at all. Rimuru. Thanks, I'm glad this place takes your liking. Azazel. So are we gonna start this meeting or what? Rimuru. Not yet, we're still waiting for one more person to come. Seraphal. But we're all here, well, except for Ajuka, he has some things to do from his lab. So who else is coming? Testarossa came back with the person I asked her to bring. The person she brought was the leader of the Yukai faction, also my third wife Yasaka. This surprised the other leaders to see Yasaka, and they were wondering what kind of relationship do I have with her. Yasaka. Hello faction leaders, great to see all of you here. Searzex. Lady Yasaka, is very surprising that you are here. Do you and Rimuru know each other? Yasaka. Yes we do, Searzex, he and I are very close. Searzex. What do you mean, Azazel? I may have a feeling I know what you mean. Odin. I also have that feeling as well. Yasaka walked up to me, grabbing my face and kissed me on the lips, surprising everyone in the room. This made Tiamat very jealous, and Azazel and Odin both smile at this turn of events. We separate our lips. I was blushing at what just happened. Yasaka looked to the leaders and tell them about our relationship. Yasaka. I am Rimuru's second mate and second wife, and he is the father of my second child, Arashi. Azazel. That lucky son of a bitch, so he's the one who got Yasaka pregnant. Odin. Ho ho ho, you have a second wife. A dragon MILF and a nine-tailed fox MILF. Good job, Void Dragon God, I envy you. Rimuru. Thanks Odin. Tiamat. Hey Yasaka, don't forget he's my mate. Yasaka. Yes I know, but don't you forget we can share, and he's our mate, not just yours. The both of them glare at each other and then they turned to me. Both started kissing me. They were fighting over me and I was feeling embarrassed that everyone is watching. The other leaders feel uncomfortable about this except for Azazel and Odin, they're just being entertained. My sister was getting really annoying at this. Kumoko. Geez, don't forget we're supposed to have a meeting. Can you two please start kissing my brother and focus what we're here for? Tiamat and Yasaka stop what they were doing. My face was all red with all the kissing those two have been giving me. Yasaka. Sorry, we couldn't help ourselves, we let our lust get the best of us. Tiamat. Yeah, sorry, we should probably be focusing on the meeting. Azazel. Oh man, that thinks we're just getting good. Odin. I agree, I wanted this to go on. Kumoko. Sigh. Anyways Rimuru, can you start this meeting now? I then focus on beginning the meeting. Rimuru. Yeah, well, now you all know Yasaka is my second wife and I am the father of her second child. They all nod now, knowing my relationship with Yasaka. Rimuru. Okay, since all of you now know, I will now begin the Walpurgis banquet. Yasaka was sitting on my right side and Tiamat was on my left. I ask anyone if they can ask any questions. The first to ask was Searsex. Searsex. So Rimuru, what is this meeting of yours about? Rimuru. Well, there are 3 things I would like to talk to you guys about. I'll start with the first. Searsex. And what is the first thing you want to talk to us about? Rimuru. Well, do you guys know about the war that's going on in the vampire territory? Searsex. Yes, we are aware that there is a civil war going on there with the Carmilla faction and Tepes faction. Azazel. I had my men go there and my sources indicate that a devil is causing this war, and I have my suspicions who is causing all this. Rimuru. I think I know who you had your suspicious on is Rizavam Levon Lucifer, the son of Lucifer himself and grandfather of Valley Lucifer. Azazel. So my suspicions were correct. Valley grandfather was the one causing the vampire civil war. Valley had a passionate hatred towards his grandfather for killing his father.
Searsex. Rizvam hasn't been seen since the Great War. Just what is he up to and what is his goal?
Rimuru. Well, I actually have that answer. The leaders all look at me curious to know Rizavam's goal. I started to explain to them Rizavam wants to cause chaos to the world by reviving the evil dragons and unleashing 666 Trihexa. Explaining all this shocked the leaders about Rizavam goals. I also explained to them Rizavam is experimenting on the vampires from Tepes faction into evil dragons. Azazel. So that bastard is planning on causing chaos to world by unleashing the Trihexa. Michael. This is very troublesome. The evil dragons are one problem, but Trihexa is the biggest problem in the supernatural world. It is a mindless creature that his only nature is to destroy everything. Searsex. This is something that cannot be overlooked. Rizavam must be stopped no matter the cost. We should help the vampires from the Carmilla faction and contacting their leader Elmenhilde Karnstein to assist them. Rimuru. Oh, don't worry about that, Optimus, we already took care of that.
Searsex. Optimus. And what did you mean you took care of that? Rimuru. I'll let my sister explain that. Kumoko. You see, back when I was looking for my brother in Japan, I went to the vampire territory to speak to Elmenhilde Karnstein, explained to her about Rizvam plan. Elmenhilde accepted an alliance with me that I will bring reinforcements to fight against Rizvam army. I had contacted her that we will arrive there and head to the castle that belongs to the Tepes family where Rizvam is at.
Searsex. It seems like you have prepared everything. Kumoko. Of course, if it means protecting my family, I must prepare for anything that could be a threat. Azazel. Well, since that part is taken care of, what is the second thing you want to talk to us about? Rimuru. The next thing is actually about Trihexa.
They all pay attention what I'm going to talk about, the Trihexa.
Rimuru. Now if you guys are wondering, did Rizavam release the Trihexa? No, he didn't, but the Trihexa has been free from a seal.
They seem to shock everyone in the room including Tiamat because I didn't tell her that the Trihexa have been living with us the whole time. Rimuru. You guys do not have to panic because the Trihexa is working for me and she is a part of Tempest.
That surprised everyone and Tiamat not knowing Laplace is the Trihexa. Tiamat. Wait a minute, are you saying the Trihexa been with us the whole time and you to even tell me? Rimuru. Yes, sorry I didn't tell you. If I did, you'll probably be panicking around the time I introduced to everyone to her. Tiamat. Well, don't hold any secrets from me again, and I'm grateful you were being concerned for me. Now tell me, what does she look like?
Everyone also want to know as well, so I snap my fingers and their Laplace or Trihexa appear and she was eating a cup of ramen.
The other leaders really couldn't believe this is the Trihexa, the apocalyptic beast and emperor beast of apocalypse, and she was just chilling eating her ramen. Trihexa. Huh? What do you want, master? I'm currently busy eating my ramen. Tiamat. Wait, that's Laplace, don't tell me she's... Rimuru. That's right, this is in fact 666 Trihexa. Seraphal. No way, I can't believe that child is actually the Trihexa. I mean, look how cute she is. Michael. I do want to know, why is she wearing that collar around her neck? Rimuru. That collar she's wearing, it's for conceal her presence. If the collar is completely off, its aura alone is enough to make a normal human go crazy. She can still release some of her aura if she wants to, and only I can remove the collar around her neck. Michael. I see, but how did Trihexa escape? It took thousands of forbidden level seals for the God of the Bible, my father, to seal it away. So how did she even escape? Rimuru. Oh, that's because I was the one who free everyone. What, Kumoko? Yep, I was also surprised when he first told me about that. Tiamat. You knew about this? Kumoko. Yeah, he introduced me to her around the time we reunited together. Trihexa. So can I leave now? I'm going to watch that magical girl TV show called Miracle Leviathan. Seraphal. Wait, you're a fan of Miracle Leviathan? Trihexa. Yeah, I am. It's actually one of my favorite magical girl show alongside Sailor Moon. Seraphal. I'm actually from the TV show. I'm actress who performed the main character in the show. Trihexa. Really, you're actually from that show? Seraphal. Yes, I am. I can't believe the Trihexa it's actually a fan of my TV show. This is just an honor. Trihexa. Hey master, can I stay here a bit longer? Rimuru. Sure, you can stay. Trihexa. Thanks. While she and Seraphal I am getting along, it was now time for me to talk about the third thing. Rimuru. Alright, now it's time for me to talk about the third thing I'm going to discuss to you guys. Azazel. And what is it this time? It better be nothing crazy. Like you told us the Trihexa is working for you and she is a magical girl fan. Rimuru. Well, it sort of is, but this is something I wanted to inform all of you leaders about. Once I tell this to all of you leaders, inform this to the rest of the supernatural world about this news. Searsex. So what do you want us to inform for the rest of the supernatural beings about? The moment he said that, I snapped my fingers and several people appear. There was Ariel, Shelty, Shintaro, Rin, Zijin and Ramirez, who was sitting on Zijin's shoulder. Seeing all these people here, the leaders all wonder, why are they here? Searsex. Why are these people here, and is that a fairy? Rimuru. Yes, this is Ramirez, she's a friend of mine. Yasaka. Oh, Miss Ramirez, it's nice to see you again. I hope you're doing well, and the pink-haired child since the kidnappings. Ramirez. Oh, I'm doing great, thanks for asking, and that kid is doing okay. She has been training with Rimuru kids. How's the new baby of yours doing? Yasaka. She's doing well, my other daughter Kuno is taking care of her, thank you for asking. Ramirez. You're welcome. As the Queen of Spirits, your child has my blessing, and thank you for the free food you gave me back when I was starving. Being stuck from that cage for several days really made me starve to death. Yasaka. I'm glad you enjoyed the food, hope you can come visit Kyoto again. Ramirez. I will. I really love the food there. Rimuru. Well, without wasting any time, I'm going to form a new group. My sister and I and these people who just arrived, who are our subordinates, are going to be part of this new group. We want you, the faction leaders, to spread this news to the rest of the supernatural beings to know about our new group. Odin. And what is this new group of your call? Rimuru. This new group of ours will be known as the Octagram, also known as the 8-Star Demon Lords. That got everyone fascinated by the name. They each give me an approval. How do you feel about this name? Seraphal. That sounds like a really cool name. This seems to be a start of a new era. Odin. What a strange name, I kinda like it. Azazel. Not a bad name for a group who called themselves Demon Lords. Michael. I do not object to this name. I approve of that name even if it has the name Demon. Searsex. The name of this new group of yours sounds interesting. It's strange none of you are devils and you're calling yourself Demon Lords, but as I, Searsex Lucifer, one of the Devil King, approve of the name. Yasaka. As the leader of the Yukai faction and the wife of Rimuru Tempest, the news of this new group, the Octagram, the 8-Star Demon Lords, will be all heard from the supernatural world. Also the news about my second daughter Arashi being the child of Rimuru Tempest and me being his second wife will also be heard as well. Rimuru. It seems like all of you approve of it. Everyone. Yes. Rimuru. Well then, Testarossa, me in mind doing the honors introducing us. Testarossa. As you wish, Lord Rimuru. Looks like I'm taking the role from Vert and Blue, or I should call them by their now names Misery and Rain. Testarossa. Allow me to introduce the 8-Star Demon Lords, Octagram. Grin Reaper, Ruler of Death. Rin, Ogre, Flame Lord, Shintaro. Vampire, Bloody Valkyrie. Shelty. Pixie, Fairy of the Labyrinth. Ramirez. Insectar, Mist Lord. Zijin. Origin Terratect, Ancient Divine Beast. Ariel. Arachne, Spider Goddess. Kumoko. True Dragon, the Void Dragon God. Rimuru Tempest. Testarossa. That concludes all.
Everyone began to clap and congratulating us, the newly formed octagram, the 8-star demon lords. We'll be recognized for all supernatural beings knowing our titles and knowing who we are, and we will take down anyone who stands in our way. When everyone left the Walpurgis meeting, it was just only me, Tiamat and Yasaka. It was time for them to finally meet my actual first wife, Seal. I have promised Tiamat I won't keep secrets from her, and it was time for her and Yasaka to meet Seal. I opened a portal, then the three of us went inside. The place we were now in was a large white room with a lot of space around. There we all see Seal, who greeted us all, and this surprised Tiamat and Yasaka seeing another me. Tiamat. Rimuru, who is this and why does he? I mean, she looks just like you. Yasaka. Is this supposed to be one of your clones? Rimuru. Well, you see, she is my other half and partner also. Well, how about you introduce yourself, Seal? Seal. Hello, I am Seal, the first wife of Rimuru Tempest. Nice to meet you, second wife Tiamat and third wife Yasaka. Both Tiamat and Yasaka were surprised of this, especially Tiamat now knowing she's not the first wife but the second wife. Yasaka, is this really true? Rimuru. Is what she said she's the first wife? Rimuru. Yes, it is true. Seal is the first wife, Tiamat the second, and you, Yasaka, are the third. Tiamat. No, I do not believe this, not at all. Seal. You better believe it, second wife. I am Rimuru first wife, and I am the main alpha, doing whatever I want to his body. Tiamat. Now you listen here, short stuff. I am Rimuru first wife. I know him for 8 years and I marry him in matrimony. And I never once seen you before, meaning that you were lying. Be Rimuru first wife. Seal. That may be true, but I wasn't lying, being his second wife. That is true. I've been with my master the longest, long before you ever met him. I was even there when you and my master first met. I was the one who gave him the idea to go to the familiar forest. If it wasn't for me, you and him wouldn't have met and you wouldn't have had your children. So you should thank me as second wife, or I might as well call you Boobzilla. Tiamat. What the hell did you just call me, you flat-chested bitch? Seal. You heard me, Boobzilla. Those boobs of yours are massive, they must be weighed a ton. And don't call me a flat-chested bitch, you large-breasted bitch. Tiamat. You bitch, you packing regret saying that to my face. Seal. Smirk. I regret nothing. Tiamat and Seal were both glaring at each other, and they both have a deadly aura cover around them. They were prepared to strike at each other. I was planning to stop this, but Yasaka stepped in and stopping the both of them for trying to kill each other. Yasaka. Ladies, there's no need to fight. Maybe there's a better way we could get along with each other. Tiamat. Then what do you suggest we should do? Yasaka then whispered something to the both of them, and they seemed to agree from whatever Yasaka told them. Tiamat. That's not a bad idea of yours. I'll go along with this plan of yours. After all, we all love Rimuru. Seal. I also agree this plan of yours as well, third wife. Let's give our dear husband the pleasure he deserves. All three of them smile at me and they had a lustful look. Rimuru. I don't know what Yasaka told them, but they seem to agree from whatever plan they're going to do to me. Suddenly the place around us all changed, now looked like a love hotel. I looked behind me and there was a large love bed that just appeared behind me. I then turned back and I was surprised seeing Seal, Tiamat and Yasaka were already naked. I looked to myself and I was completely naked as well, and I figured this must have been Seal doing. Yasaka. Era seems like someone is happy to see us. Rimuru. Damn, I already got an erection by seeing all three of them naked. I really can't help it, and I really want to have S3X with all three of them at once. Yasaka. Era, look how big it is. Is bigger than the last time I saw it. How I enjoy the pleasures you gave me from that day. I can't wait for you to put it inside me again. Rimuru. Okay, she is definitely horny right now, but I don't have no problem with that. All three of them pushed me to the bed where I was laying down, and I was looking at three. They were looking at my D and they licked their lips. Tiamat. Just relax, darling, this will be all over probably about a couple hours or so. Rimuru. Is that really how long we're gonna have S3X? Seal. Yes, now hush now, master, because we're going to start right now. Don't hold back anything, I want us to be one. Rimuru. Oh, don't worry, I won't hold back, I'll go all out. Seal. That's what we wanted to hear. Now then. Seal, Tiamat, Yasaka. Let's have some fun, dear husband. Rimuru.
Wow, that was amazing, and it only took you to last the longest, Seal, while Tiamat and Yasaka took about 2 hours and they are completely knocked out. I did say I wasn't gonna hold back in you, and I've been continuing having S3X. I was looking at Tiamat and Yasaka, who were sleeping in my arms completely knocked out. Seal was laying down on my chest. She had a delighted expression for finally making love with her. Seal. Well, I am the first wife after all. I can pretty much handle you, and this is the happiest day of my life. Becoming one with my master brings me to joy, and I love you. Rimuru. I love you too, Seal. You always been there for me when I needed you, and I'm happy you've been by my side since I came to this world. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have the family I had right now. You're the best partner, a lover I ever have. Seal was really happy. She went to kiss me on the lips and I kiss her back. We were stuck like this for a few minutes until we separate our kiss. Seal face was all red and she had an embarrassed look, and I find it rather cute seeing her blush. Rimuru. You look cute when you feel embarrassed, and I like that about you. Seal. Shut up, you baka. It's your fault I'm like this, but thank you for the compliment, master. And I love you, baka. Now she's just being a tsundere. That's another thing I like about her. I will soon need to prepare for tomorrow to visit the vampire territory, meet up with Elmenhilda Karnstein. Hope things won't go wrong, like being attacked by a random werewolf or a random grim reaper loli. Hope that won't not happen when I visit there.